What you're about to see me do is fabricate the main frame of a trellis arch for my orchard. The arch will act as an informal soft entrance to the orchard and will give the area a sense of place without actually having any hard fence lines. It will also give me some vertical growing space for 2 seedless grapes that are currently homeless, and it will have 4 troughs along its sides for cascading flowers to decorate its frame. The first step I undertook was cutting and preparing the metal for welding. I cut the bars on the bandsaw and chamfered the ends to increase the strength of the welds. Next, I laid out the steel bars in the general shape I was going after. You'll see me check for square a few times, but in general, the metal is soft enough that I could tap things into square as needed. And the goal here was less about geometric perfection and more about getting the frame together before I needed to go pick up the kids. That's a level of specification you do not typically see in blueprints, but it's one that anyone with kids totally understands. Having built 2 archways, I laid out my horizontal connectors and welded them into place. And even though the arches were extremely large and unwieldy, I was able to balance one on the points of the horizontal bars. In my experience, this never goes well, but I was able to get it on there without it falling off. And now you get to see just how wobbly and wily this archway was. As I stood it up, it became clear that much more structure will be required to stabilize this behemoth. But that is the beauty of ornamental ironwork. To this rectangular frame, I can now add curves, swirls, baskets, finials, and scrolls, and I can add them in a way that simultaneously increases the beauty and structure of my archway. In fact, the very first thing I added was a curved arch. This not only provided aesthetic relief from the right angles of the frame, but also was a gusset for the corners. And as I added more layers, the frame continued to stiffen up. So if you want to see this ordinary rectangular frame transform into an ornamental archway, make sure to follow along or subscribe so you can be notified when the next video comes out. Thanks for watching.